Today we are spotlighting the good work your First Lutheran Foundation is doing. Each year, in addition to the Mabel Anderson Scholarships, the Foundation awards grants in 3 categories: community outreach, ELC organizations, and capital improvements. This video highlights a grant in each category: First Lutheran Caring Cards, the Lacrosse Learn to Ski program, and asbestos remediation in the preschool.
Caring Cards is a ministry we started about a year ago, and a group of us make cards and send them to people who are unable to worship in person with us, whether it's physically unable to come to church, or college students or military who are not in the area. So we send cards for all the holidays from Halloween through Easter, and then we send one in May just to say that we'll see you again in the fall. It's to remind them that they are still part of our community, and also to remind us that they're still a part of us and keep us all in community. It also builds community in the group that gets together monthly to make these cards. The grant has been a godsend. It helps us buy the supplies. The cards are not cheap to make. Paper and all the supplies and envelopes and everything to make. Right now we're sending out about 73 cards. That's what we use it for. We buy the paper and the adhesive and the envelopes that we put together and send them all over the country. So I really want to thank the foundation, because without this, we couldn't be doing what we're doing. And we've had a lot of feedback, positive feedback, both from college kids that you wouldn't expect to get a response from, like, thank you, this made my day. Also, some of our seniors that their children tell us, sometimes my mom doesn't remember who I am, but when she gets something from the church, she says, the church remembers me. And that just really warms our hearts. So this is an important ministry, and we really thank you for supporting that ministry.
Hi, I'm Mary Shoup, and I'm a member of First Lutheran Foundation's committee. One of the things the Foundation Committee offers is grants that provide funding for organizations in the community outreach agencies. One of these organizations that received funding this year was the Lacrosse Learn to Ski. Nick, who is the president of Lacrosse Learn to Ski, is going to share some information about the organization and tell about what their funding that they received.
Hi, my name is Nick Shoup, and I am the current president of Lacrosse Learn to Ski. We are a nonprofit organization whose mission is to promote water sports and water safety to youth educational organizations. In the past years, we have been using volunteers' personal boats for our events. We have been fundraising to eventually purchase a boat for the organization's use. Since we have purchased a boat, we were seeking additional funding for a motor to repower the boat. We applied for a grant from the First Lutheran Foundation Committee to help us with this goal. Their generous gift has allowed us to collectively raise enough funds to accomplish this. Their commitment to fostering water sports education and boater safety has not only empowered us to achieve our goals, but also positively impact the community we serve. We are very excited to have our own boat to use for our events next season. Thank you once again for your generosity and belief in our mission.
So in years past, what we were told by people who know far more than I do about the floor is let sleeping dogs lie. And so if the asbestos tiles, which are a lower percentage asbestos, just so everybody knows, if they're not cracking or breaking, leave them be. We did have some cracking and breaking happening, and so the abatement that we decided would be the best way forward was to put this vinyl product over the top of it. We have this in the hallway, all the classrooms down here, so the whole lower level of the education wing is now abated.
This year, the foundation received 2 significant gifts, one each from the Lees and Scogans for youth programming and music ministries, respectively. Because of the generosity of these gifts, First Lutheran has been able to hire additional staff for youth programming, hire a choir director, and expand the involvement of the jazz band in worship. We thank the Lees and Scogans for these generous gifts.